What's up with DJ Artwork? Keeping convos phone like clockwork. You got Miss Q, she keeping it trill, she telling the truth, and we know it hurt. Now you got me in a raw tee, always talking about these currencies, trying to help you grow your money along with your family tree. That's the whole fam right there. Kick back, turn your radios up, turn your TV up, whatever it is you listen to a song, turn it up and get ready to dive in with Speak On It with the fam. Let's
go. What up, world? What it is and what it do, man? We back at it again. First of all, let me just say Happy New Year to everybody. We're in the new year. We're doing new things. And as y'all can already see, we're doing better things over here at Speak On It with the fam. So y'all already know the fam. Y'all got me, myself, coldest host in the city, Mr. J Rose. And then we got that homie right here to my right, DJ Artwork.
On the ones and twos.
Spinning them records. And then we got a special guest coming in the building, starting off with us today.
Yeah.
Miss Ladybug Starsky.
Hey, Happy New Year, everybody.
So, hey, y'all know how it is, man. We come in, we speak on what we want to speak on and speak on how we feeling about different things. And however you feel, cool. Just remember, it's your opinion. That's it. That's all. Can't get mad at nobody else's opinion on how they feel about something. They might have a point, they might not, but hey, it's their opinion at the end of the day. So that's one thing I need everybody to remember on Speak On It with the fam, man. It's your opinion on how you feel. As long as you compassionate and you can stand on how you feel, everybody gonna respect it. Might not agree with it, but we're gonna respect it because that's how you feel, or that's how I feel, Art feel, Ladybug, it don't matter, you know. So at the end of the day, man, we back. We still doing the same thing we was doing last year. We just doing it better. Please believe that. So, Artwork, what up, bro?
Chilling, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, made it to another new year and everything.
Yeah.
Good. Holidays were straight.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Got a lot of rest.
A lot of rest.
Yeah.
I rested all of December, goddamn. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all better go back and watch our last show of the year. I've rested all of December. Now it's January. It's time to get back at it.
Still resting.
I'm gonna strike up Monday, I'm coming back. I didn't cut out all extracurricular activities. Man, I've been drinking every weekend. Every weekend in December, I was drinking. You know what I mean? Man, what? So all that it's officially ends tomorrow at noon.
Okay.
Tomorrow at noon, I'm officially done.
Yep.
Set your watch. Set your watch.
Was it 3:35?
3:35. 3:35. Hey, we in here. Ladybug, how you doing?
I'm good. Happy New Year to you both. You know, I'm feeling like you though. It had to come to an end. My blood is pure alcohol and sugar right now. So
hey, smoke don't kill us.
Listen. I was in there the other day and I was like, I can't do this. I can't.
Man.
Yeah, it has to come to an end. We in dry January started a couple of days ago. So we in dry January. Okay.
Look. Tomorrow, today is the last day to celebrate. Before the last day before dry January for me. That's what I'm gonna say. Today is the last
dry January.
Oh, she ain't been drinking.
Oh, right. I'm like dry January.
Dry January.
Nah, because
my blood is
the last day for me.
Since October for me. So from October to January, it's been nonstop. So it is. I got it.
Yeah, lady boy. I need you to go ahead and reel it in. Go on, reel it in.
I got it. Exactly.
God damn.
I ain't really been wanting to drink that much. Like even last night when I DJ,
you didn't want to drink nothing.
I drank. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But not as much as I normally do.
Yeah.
So it's. I don't know.
Yeah, mine just been more of a casual type thing. You know, like I ain't been going crazy or nothing. Like it's just been like a nightcap.
Yeah. But every day, it's like every day. It's like okay. we can't nightcap every day, Lisa. You gotta stop.
Going into work hungover. And you ain't do nothing.
Why are you hungover on a Tuesday? Okay. That don't even make no sense. It's like what? No. Yeah. Reel it on in.
Yeah. Hey, look, you absolutely right. It's time to reel it. So tomorrow at noon, I will. Okay. It's officially over with for me. I'm done. Locking back in all the way. You know what I'm saying? Back in the gym all the way.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Trying to get back to it.
We got to get back to it. Gotta get back to it.
For real. So again, man, shout out to all our sponsors, man. We still got sponsors on deck. They ain't go nowhere. We did lose some, but other than that,
it's a part of the game.
It's part of business.
Part of the game.
It's cool.
No hate, no love lost.
None of that.
Just it is what it is.
It is what it is. But shout out to all our sponsors that we do still have. Y'all already know. Make sure y'all go find them. Stay to the end of the show. I will have their names at the end in what is it called? The credits.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So make sure y'all stay to the end of the show. Y'all see all our sponsors and make sure y'all go follow them, rock with them, and do business with them. Regardless, even our old sponsors, like we don't care nothing about that, man. It's all about love and prosperity around here. So
yeah,
continue to rep, continue to grow, man. Ain't no hate nowhere. But with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and dive right into this thing. I hope y'all like our new setup. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I think it's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Pretty snazzy, But other than that, man, we're gonna go and dive right into this thing, man. So artwork. We're gonna let you kick it off, bro. We're gonna let you go.
Some fun, some little
something. Get the blood spinning.
Yeah, but let me just lay the foundation for this conversation.
All right.
I'm not trying to take away from talent of anybody.
Okay.
I think that both sides have talent. I just think sometimes certain spaces, things need to be a little bit more humble when it comes to certain things.
Okay. Things need to be a little bit more humbled. Okay.
Or a little humbler.
Okay.
If that's a word. But
we'll Google it later.
Well, it's a clip of Clay Travis. He's a sports analyst. He has a podcast called Outkicks.
Okay.
And basically what he said, he'll put up $1 million. So it's going to be charity money to the best high school versus the WNBA champions. High school boys basketball team.
Best high school boys basketball team.
Whoever wins.
Versus the WNBA champions?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just want to speak on it. So for me, I think it's to be a high school boys. And the reason why I say this is because just that a lot of these guys are going straight into the NBA, right? So there's no way.
Used to be. They got to do 1 year now.
Yeah, they got to do 1 year. And the reason is because they get to the NBA, a lot of them aren't ready. So they got to go do that 1 year at college.
Right.
So my thing is, I mean, this is more of a conversation that I had amongst the fellas or whatever. And so, but I just want to get we can roll the clip.
All right, well, let's see.
And see what he say. See what he talking about.
Let's see.
WNBA champion was. I probably wouldn't have known who the WNBA
All right, so let's run it back. Let's start it over.
So earlier this week, a clip of me from back in February started to go viral. Somebody, give him credit, runs a basketball site, found me saying what is indisputably true, in my always humble opinion. A good boys high school state champion team would smoke, in my opinion, the WNBA champion. At this time, I didn't even know who the WNBA champion was. I probably wouldn't have known who the WNBA champion was anyway. But it was in February, and I was talking about how ESPN is doing everything they can to make it seem like people care about the WNBA, when the reality is, after 25 years, nobody cares about the WNBA. And I said, look, one of the reasons is because the women would get smoked by a good high school boys team. So that gets clipped, starts to go viral. And evidently one of the Las Vegas Aces, I don't know who she is. I don't know what her background is, but her name is Chelsea Gray. She shared this clip from the Hoop Herald, and she called me a dumbass. And so I didn't even know that this had happened until I saw it on a Google News alert, because I can't keep up with everything everybody says on a day-to-day basis. But Chelsea Gray called me a dumbass. She's on the Las Vegas Aces, which is the WNBA champion. So I responded, and to my knowledge, Chelsea Gray has not responded, nor has the WNBA, nor has the Las Vegas Aces. But my challenge is clear. We're going to clip this, and we will put it out there. Here's what I tweeted. I'll put $1 million on the line. Your WNBA champion team, that's the Las Vegas Aces, against a 2024 high school boys state champion team of my choice. You guys win. you get $1 million of my money. That is $1 million that I will put out there. I will give it directly to all the members of the Las Vegas Aces. You potentially would make more money from this one game against the boys' high school team than you do for virtually the entire season playing in the WNBA. You claim that you're wildly underpaid. $1 million on the table of my money. But if you lose, you give me $1 million. I then will not keep that money because I'm fortunate to have $100 million already. Instead, I will give that money to the high school boys team that beat you, that I believe would beat you, as incentive to the boys team to go out and play. So all of those high school boys state champions would get, nearly $100K each. That offer is out there. You called.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got a lot to say about that.
Uh-oh. I think she ready.
Okay, aside, I don't even know anything about sports like that. But aside from, the fact that he wants to put this $1 million up, and it's, first of all, you're talking about high school boys.
Right.
You're talking about a WNBA team.
Okay.
That's apples and oranges to me. Okay? That's apples and oranges.
Okay.
The amount of backlash that he would get because of the gender issue is enough to take this, into the next week. We could talk about it. You want to pit these boys against these girls, and then you'll have people saying, well, girls, they're better than the boys, and it'll be so much. Y'all don't want the transgenders to play on the team, but you want to pit the boys. It'll be so much.
Yeah.
And I don't think that the boys would necessarily blow the women out, but I do think that they play differently, right? Like, if you've watched the NBA game, it's a lot of fouls. It's a lot of fouls. So it's never like a full play. There's never like a good volley of playing going on. It's a lot of fouls. It's a lot of, I think they just play differently. I just don't think it would be a good thing to do. Financially, it would be great for either one of them to get the money.
Right.
I felt like he was kind of pining at the women, like, y'all always talk about you don't get paid enough, so I'm gonna give you $1 million.
Right.
Really? Because you mad because they called you a dumbass? Okay. Instead of speaking to it as, I understand that the women are paid less than the men in this league. So hopefully this $1 million will help you guys in some way. He could have worded that differently.
Yeah.
Right. So I just, and then you know what it's like for a high school boys ego. What if they beat them? What if the women beat them? These boys got to walk around knowing that these women whoop their ass in basketball. Do you know the backlash they would get? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
What you think, Art?
Well, really, I agree with him, to be honest with you. And the reason, a lot of this stem from, so in the sports world, if you have a sport that is pretty much similar to men's and women, a lot of times there are women who will come out and publicly announce that they can beat certain men in that sport because they are very, very good. So all of this comes from that, and it also comes with the money. There was an episode where it was a podcast where it had Lisa Leslie, LeBron James, what's the dude that just got kicked out?
Draymond.
Draymond.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how much, the WNBA doesn't get paid as much as the men.
The NBA, right.
And then she was like, well, maybe y'all can stop going to the casino and just donate a piece of your salary And Draymond went off.
For real?
He was like, nobody supports the WNBA more than the NBA.
Right.
Because like every year they losing money or whatever. So the NBA is keeping them afloat.
Right.
And so a lot of this is coming from a bunch of entitlement as far as because they are playing the same sport, that they're saying the men make money because the entertainment aspect is better. It's not because you are not talented as a woman.
Right. You
just can't come out here and say, as a Brittany Griner, I can beat Buddy Cousins in a game of one-on-one. Like, you can't say stuff like that, or like old girl, the Shields.
Teresa Shields.
Talking about she can knock old boy Thurman out.
Yeah, and you got knocked out by her sparring, by the dude she was sparring
and so,
with.
Like, it's certain things. So, like,
yeah,
they're also saying about the whole money. Like, even if you make $80,000 to play a full game of basketball, you don't work a full year. Most of us work a full year just to make $80,000.
Say that.
You only play during the summertime, so it's not a pay gap. It's just what the business itself makes.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's basically what it's more of when I first presented this, it's more of a humbling thing to say and where this all is coming from. But I mean, when you say things like that, you have to say it directly because words could get screwed. Mm-hmm. And words could be like you wanted to directly say, okay, I'm gonna put these guys against these women,
right? And
these guys aren't no scrubs. Like, we're not just saying like we'll put a middle school team,
right?
Like, these guys are going straight to the NBA. A lot of them,
yeah,
they're going like the number one team is good. Yeah, like if you watch them, like you'd think that's a college team if I didn't tell you. And so it's more of a like he's saying that from a humbling perspective. Like, hey, this is how we humble you because you're talented. Yes, you are very talented.
Right.
But we're not the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a difference in it from the entertainment aspect of it. Like, we just gonna strictly speak on I'm just gonna strictly speak on from the entertainment aspect of it. The women, of course, fundamentally sound like no other. But of course, when you have less to work with, then you have to be more fundamentally sound in whatever it is you do. That's in any sport, football, basketball, baseball. Like, if you know what I'm saying, fundamentals are key, because if you can rely strictly, like they say, hard work will beat talent any day. Because you can be talented, but if you're not putting in that effort to enhance it, then you just talented. You know what I'm saying? But if you putting in that work, prime example, same quote everybody always use, Bruce Lee quote. I'm more scared of a man that practiced one kick 1,000 times than a man that practiced 1,000 kicks.
Yeah, that joke is crazy. He doing the same kick
1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna master that one kick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then somebody's just, okay, I'm gonna work on this. 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 So that's where it comes from the entertainment purposes. The men, we gonna go out, dunk, throw alley hoops, shoot from the other end of the court, shoot from the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Because our bodies have that strength and they're built to do that. The women, the most you're gonna get is a once in a lifetime Brittany, once in a lifetime Lisa, that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna dunk, and they gonna dunk on a fast break with 2 minutes left in the game when they up 30. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the whole game, you feel like you watching, you know what I'm saying, just, I don't know, I guess an amateur type score, because like it's a lot of shooting and a lot of layups going on. So it's like at some point you want to see a dunk.
But they good though. I mean,
they're phenomenal. That's what I'm saying. They're because their fundamentals are so much better than the men, because the men can always fall back on their talent. You know what I'm saying? They can always fall back on their height, on their natural abilities. To where a woman, she literally, like, you have to be able to they set stern picks. Like, they picks are true picks. You're not running through their picks. And then if you run through it, it's because they didn't set it right. And like Lisa said, it is going to be a foul. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's like they're just so much more fundamentally sound when it comes to the men. But because of the society that we live in, the world that we live in, with everything, it's all about that endorphin. Everybody want that endorphin all the time. They always want that excitement. So at the end, it's like, no, it's not attracting as much money, because a lot of people aren't going. You go to a Hawks game, even though the Hawks shit ain't been to a conference championship in I don't know how long, but it still be a lot of people at the Hawks game.
Yeah.
The Dream, not so much. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not the same endorphin that you get when you go to the games, where you see the high flying dunks and you know, like I said, the alley hoops and all that. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's just as far as the money aspect and the entertainment aspect go, they're not as entertaining. I think the most entertainment that we didn't had in women's basketball was the championship between LSU and Iowa, and that's because the girls was talking shit back.
Yep.
And that's the type of shit. And again, the whole world got involved, and it was for different reasons. Of course, some racial, some just competitive, and some just, you know what I'm saying. But everybody watched that game. I don't know nobody that didn't watch LSU Iowa championship game.
But you know, I think that's what helped the WNBA. Probably not lowering the rims and all that kind of stuff, but like involving like more of their personal life, because like it'll draw the attention to almost like they need more women involved to help the sales or whatever. And I think that'll help draw the reality TV aspect of it.
Right.
But not raunchy, like you know how they really are,
right?
What they really go through, and like things like that. And I
like
think
a Hard Knocks for basketball.
Right, there you go. Like nothing like about no trash. I mean, if you want to involve just a little bit for the entertainment aspect, but just like like the Hard Knock, and just like tap into like their day, but
to really see what they go through.
Yeah, because I mean, most men like sports. Right. And those are the ones who follow. More men follow WNBA. To be honest with you, and I think that's what it helped them as far as getting more women attached to the sport as well. Because women they look at men for the muscles. A lot of women got crushes on LeBron James and
for different reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Not because what he can shoot. They want to dunk something else.
Right.
Oh Lord!
It's gonna be women that say they only watch football because they see the tight pants. It's like,
hey.
And look, and we like,
most schools that I won in football were from the color that they were wearing and how they look. I like, I like how that team pick that.
They pick that team. Now they only know them because of who they go with.
True.
Like old boy, Simone Biles.
Oh,
nobody. They didn't know his name. Right. They still call him Simone Biles' husband.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
True. And y'all think he was in the wrong when he said what he said? Y'all follow that?
I picked up on pieces of it, and I was like, I don't know that's probably the relationship that they have, though, right? Like the way how comfortable he was in talking like that. That's how he talk all the time.
So let me bring Jay up to speak.
Yeah, because I'm in the back. I'm in the caboose.
So
he talk like that all the time, like he's the prize.
Right. So they're in a they're married.
Right.
And he talked about how they met and all that kind of stuff. And like when they first met, he swiped right on it. It's a dating site for like hot elites. And he swiped right on it, and then she just started like flooding his Instagram, sending him a message or whatever. So they linked up, and it just one thing led to another. But he ended it, and he was like, I always believe that the man is the prize. Like he was the catch. They asked him what he was the catch and all that kind of stuff. And he also said that he didn't really follow gymnastics, so he didn't know who she was.
He didn't know who she was.
So, a lot of women was doing the same. You see how she just said how she said it? You heard it?
Yeah.
They was all saying that she like he capping about that type of stuff. So I mean, what do you think, Lisa?
He knew who the hell she was when he swiped right. Okay. What he said was, oh shit. Okay, that's what he said. Oh shit, Simone Biles, she on swipe. Okay.
And he didn't say nothing to come back out of it.
You're right.
Yeah, that's how it really went down. But like I said, he was very comfortable in talking about how, you know, I'm not gonna be known as Simone Biles' husband. Like she caught me. I'm the prize. You know, like she came on to come up with me. You know, and we looking at him like, dude, we didn't even know who you were. We didn't know.
Think about it too.
Okay. We didn't know who you were.
he in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just Simone Biles. It's just like if you in the NFL and Serena Williams. I mean, yeah, it's a big deal. Don't get me wrong. It's a big deal. But it's like thousands of Serena Williams that you see on a regular basis. That you see, like it's she's not the only one that's like rich like that. So in his mindset, I'm not saying for everybody, but his mindset, he's probably thinking like, shoot, man, she's just a regular gymnastic chick.
Well, he could have thought that because the site that they on is specifically for people in that tax bracket.
True. Yeah, right? Yeah, you're right about that.
It wasn't like Tinder or one of these other ones. This is a site specifically for stars, right? That's in that category, and they get on this site, and that's where they can find dating people and stuff like that. So it ain't a site that you and me could get on. You know, so for him to get on there and be like, she's 1 in 1,000, hell no, he knew who she was. Come on.
Listen, you're not gonna play Simone like that. You're not gonna play her like that.
Right. You're just not. I mean, this woman is like, when you talk about black girl magic in gymnastics, right? She is like number one when you talking about black girl magic. Like that Simone. Ooh. Yeah. You know, he knew who she was. That's all I'm saying. He lying. Lying.
I mean, I don't know nobody that don't know who she is. Like, she was on every sports channel for the longest. Like, it was so bad with her that they was talking about some of her routine. She lost points because they didn't want other girls trying to do it.
Right. You better say it. You better say it. They took away points because of her talent. Because when you're talking about talent, they said, well, we got to take points away from you because nobody else could do that. Come on.
Right.
You knew who she was.
So that right there alone is a game changer. So
he could have not known it though. He could have grew up poor. Didn't really
got that. Bro, this shit was happening during the time that he was in the league.
No, he wasn't. He said he wasn't in the league. He said in an interview. He said he was in camp at LSU.
Oh,
they don't have TV in camp. They don't have.
That's what he said. He said they didn't have no TV. Like they didn't have the channels because I guess they want them to not focus on
shit.
But he said that's what he said.
He got a cell phone. Simone Biles was all over everything, right? That
nigga on every magazine.
Yeah.
Come on.
Even
in the worst podcast, they used to talk about her hair. Remember? Talking about she used to perm her hair. Come on, he knew who she was.
Even Ryan Clark was like,
we didn't know who he was.
And then she even went through the whole. She was part of the whole trial with
right.
What Sandusky? What his name? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
With that sexual abuse with the gymnast. Yep, she was in that too. Come on.
Well, you don't know. I mean, I know like all this stuff y'all telling me, it's new to me. I ain't gonna lie, I knew who she was.
Right.
From the beginning.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like a lot of the stuff y'all tell me about her,
I
ain't know they took points away.
Oh,
because she was talented.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I heard it, but like I ain't really.
Yeah. And like it was a big.
I wouldn't have been able to tell you. Like if y'all hadn't said, I wouldn't have been able to say the name, like who it was.
Oh, okay.
But
I got you.
I mean,
but you knew she was though.
Oh yeah,
exactly. So that nigga cat. I don't care what that means. That nigga cat. Fuck you mean. You don't know Simone Biles. Fuck out of here. Yeah.
Well, she probably gave me. Hey, I'm gonna give you one of them.
What you said? You ever say that shit on TV again? We're gonna have a problem.
I don't think she had an issue with it. I don't think she had an issue.
Yeah, he was so comfortable in the way he was speaking, like you know. That's how he talked to her at home. And we don't know her like that. She could be a very submissive woman in her household.
Or
where
she
that
just have a good
was okay.
You just have a good. That's not a big deal, like a make or break in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like we making it a big deal, but it's really not a big deal
to them.
So to them, they probably got two different stories. They probably laugh about it or whatever. Like she probably was laughing at him when he said it.
Probably.
So trying to act like you don't know me or whatever.
Right.
But they're probably like little cat and mouse. But
I mean,
they probably went home and argued. He probably said, "I'm so tired of being Simone Biles' husband."
Yeah, right. Yeah, made a whole joke out of it. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It is what it is, though. So it's cool. It's cool. Well, with that, man, we are going to jump out to a quick break. let everybody refresh, and then we will come back with more Speak On It with the Fam. So make sure y'all comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so y'all know when we on here dropping. Y'all never know what Ladybug coming with, because as you can see, she got her opinions on some shit. So make sure that y'all continue to come back, man. Continue to check us out, and we'll be right back with more Speak On It with the Fam. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm one of the trainers here at Body Edge Fitness. As most of y'all know, I train with the chef. I ate with the chef. I had my meals prepped up, appetizers, meal, and dessert. So I got some recipes from him for an intense workout. If you're looking for biggest transformation in the whole Gwinnett County, come check us out. I'm out.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Oscar here at Body Edge Fitness. I'm one of the trainers here. And if you guys are hungry, y'all gotta come to this spot in Gwinnett. We do supersets. We'll get you right. We'll make sure, you know, your meals are on the right track. So if you guys really want to change your body, come to Body Edge Fitness and we'll get you right. Let's go.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy Layshow Jones, personal trainer here at Body Edge Fitness and Nutrition. You need you a good workout, come join us here. We're a family. We're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you where you need to be, reach any goals you have. Just check us out. I'm out.
Hey there, amiguitos. Estoy aquí en Body Edge Fitness, el mejor gimnasio en la zona de Lawrenceville, Atlanta, Georgia. Estoy acá con mi mejor representante, el señor Jay, que nos está enseñando una nueva forma de comer muy saludable para lucir así de espectacular, tener una cola y unas piernas así como estas. Acá les presento al señor que ha logrado esto conmigo. Y nada, pueden venir a hacer el mantenimiento de su hermosa figura. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, what's up, Gwinnett? This is Giz. I'm a trainer here at Body Edge Fitness. If you want a full course meal, this is a place to be. I've been eating over here with Chef for more than a year. And if you want good transformation, come see us. Let's eat.
Hi, I'm Sassy Case of Caribbean Fusion Dance, taught exclusively here at the Body Edge Fitness in Lawrenceville, Georgia. You can't get this class nowhere else in the state of Georgia. Come out, and we teach all facets of dance. Come on and check us out here in Lawrenceville. One love.
I'm the Beast Mode Chef, Superset King. Transformations are what we do.
Hey, everybody. I'm Deisha, also known as Mrs. Chef. As you can see here, we have an awesome group of trainers. Each and every last one of these people behind me are the best at what they do. You will not find a more talented group of trainers in Metro Atlanta at all. Come on out here and check us out. You won't be disappointed. See you soon.
Like clockwork. I know got partial over here.
Well, I ain't gonna bring y'all back like Jay. Welcome to Speak On It with the Fam. You got your boy right here, DJ Artwork, on the ones and twos. Not really. But we just had an awesome topic just a few minutes ago. We talked about the WNBA, you know, everything. End of the day, they both talented. No matter how you look at it, who wins, who don't win. Whatever it is, we gonna fix it. We got to come together as a community in order to fix everything. So, you know.
But are we really gonna come together as a community though? Especially now that Cat Williams came out with his AR-15 and got all communities in an uproar. Are we really coming together?
Your community is your community. Like,
oh, okay.
It's not necessarily. It's your people who you align with and who you rock with. That's your community. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get with a good community that's doing what they're supposed to do, shit,
then we're gonna go up.
Yeah, we go up.
Okay.
We all different. That's why we speak on with the fam, right?
Indeed.
Opinions, but we still rock with each other.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people forget. That makes us so unique in our own way is that sometimes you have to me, I look at it like this, right? I say, Like when I find myself getting upset about something, I say like, damn, that don't even make sense. Why didn't they do that like this? But then I say, well, everybody in the world did the shit the same way you did it and thought the exact same way you thought, how would the world be? Then it's like, well, shit.
Right.
You know what? Yeah, I'm glad they did that shit the way they did it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like one of them things that I think everybody gets so caught up in thinking that they're always right, or the way that they do things is right, that they don't take time to say, well, you know what? That's their way of thinking. That's how they feel. That's how they handle it. Instead of just always jump to the conclusion that our way is always the right way.
Yeah.
And I think everybody just really needs to this year focus on just accepting that your way is not always the right way.
True.
Simple. And the simplest way to put it, your way is not always the right way. Not saying it's the wrong way, but it's just not the way the whole 2.3 trillion people feel that it should be.
I think we got like 8 billion.
I don't know how many fucking people we got, but it's a lot of damn people.
It's like you said, Jay, speak on it with the fam it's your opinion, right? Everybody's got an opinion. You may not agree with it, but we all have to respect it. So just if we could get back to that, if we could get back to being able to have an opinion, we would be okay. I think we're like in this society of social media and things like the platform that Kat had,
right?
Is the opinion is either right or wrong, and when that's what we need to get away from. When we say, can we all just be, create a community that works? Let's remember, an opinion is just that. It's an opinion. Right.
Yeah.
Right? It's what you believe in. If you could stand on it, that's what you believe in. You may come up across people who will give you a different view of your opinion that may change it or it may not. But at the end of the day, it's your opinion. And that's it. That's it.
That's real. I like that. And so, you know what? I'll go ahead and kick off this next one because it's like we playing along the lines of what I want to talk about anyway. So like with that being said, like just to kind of touch on the whole Kat emphasis, it's 23 million views. Well, Club Shay Shay has off of Cat Williams last time earlier from when me and Artwork looked at it. 23 million views, right? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So to say that we're not influential is an understatement. To say that if we really wanted to move some shit, we really could. Because 23 million, bro, that's astronomical for real, especially for a damn a podcast, Right. So and then again with that, it's causing so much. What's the word? I don't want to say
it is.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess. Yeah, a whole lot of controversy,
but a lot of the stuff that he was saying was making sense.
True.
And then some stuff is like you were like,
Yeah, but I mean, and like we talked about before, even with Kevin Gates, in this industry, you understand that certain stuff is said for shock factor and for clickbait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like some shit you like, bro, okay, cool. But for more so just focusing on the more nailed down type things is how I call it. Like the actual stuff that he was speaking on about certain individuals and certain places he was in at certain times. And it's like, okay, cool. To me, I feel like he's being attacked again because of they feel how they feel. That's how y'all feel. Y'all weren't there. Y'all didn't go through his shoes. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody on the outside has an opinion on something, which is cool. Like I said, we cool with you having your opinion, but stick to the facts about shit. Don't go to going for the juggler just because now you making it personal because you don't like what he said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's what I don't like. I don't like people.
They were clapping back talking about his money and
like his money ain't got nothing to do with the stuff that he's talking about.
He said it, and is it true or not?
Exactly. We sticking to the facts. We not taking personal shots.
Nah.
And so I think just us as a community, as a culture, as a people, we gotta let the Willie Lynch go. Like at the end of the day, we gotta let it go because it's so much hatred going on toward one another that we're losing our way. And when I say we're losing our way, I mean like as in we can't even sit down and have simple conversations without causing a diversion amongst a group of people.
We can't have healthy conversations.
Healthy conversations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Without causing, I'm talking about like literally them
without somebody about to fight.
Damn, not like breaking up friendships, breaking up, you know what I'm saying? Just because off of a conversation. It's like a conversation. He said what he said. Everybody, like Shannon said, everybody else came on there and said what they had to say. There wasn't no issue. But the minute he came on there and said it wasn't because of how he said it, and we had a conversation about that on the show before. Is it because of how he said it? Is what got everybody offended? You know what I'm saying? Or is it just a simple fact that they didn't like what he was saying? Yeah. And so to that point, we'll never really know because we always want to personally attack instead of sticking to the facts, sticking to the talking points. What was his talking points?
Yeah, a lot of, but it was a great interview.
A lot of them.
Yeah, he had a lot of them. But they had to be true.
Right.
A lot of it had to be true.
Right.
But because the way he was like, just he would what he was doing was telling a bunch of stories and he was jumping around. And what Shannon did was would help connect the dots.
Right.
To tie it all together.
Yeah.
With all these random stories. And so like but he was able to like circle back and help him connect the dot. And that's what I think, like he was very intelligent with that.
Oh, he's smart as hell.
And then like it's like the way he was just spitting stuff off and making it make sense. Like he was like, it had to be true. And then when people responded, Ice Cube, most of the stuff that he said about Ice Cube was because they was talking about the whole money thing. Right. He was like, what'd you expect? Like,
yeah.
Expect like
right.
It ain't a lot of money. So everybody like you gotta go be going in it knowing what you gonna like, that's real.
Yeah, and like you said, you know what I'm saying, he put all his money on the film, like on the screen to make sure that it don't look like a low budget movie. So at the end,
so he understood that.
Right.
So he said, what you expect? Stop making it a big deal when you went into it knowing you wasn't gonna make no money.
Right. Exactly.
So,
good. I think I remember an interview with Pops and with John Witherspoon, you know, and he was like, I think everybody probably made like $100. I think he said the most that somebody made on the first Friday was like $1,500. And it's like, what? Damn, cuz y'all did that. Like that's a classic, and the most money that somebody made was $1,500.
Right.
It's like, okay, now you really told. Then that's when you really go to thinking like, well, damn, what are they really paying these movie stars? Like, are they really getting paid the way that they portraying they getting paid, or like where's the money coming from? If people only making $1,500, and then even Taraji P. I was going
to say Taraji was breaking it down for you, telling you if I make $100,000 for this one film, I still got a team behind me. I still got lawyers to pay. I still got, and then so at the end of the day, when she's only getting $60K out of that 100, you know, if that much, you know, people was like, how's that possible? People, you know, it's like because we have this stupid thing that we all talking on right now. This ability to make our own mind up about what we see right here, like this. That we don't do this anymore. We don't think anymore. We don't understand that nothing happens by yourself. You don't build anything. Rome wasn't built in a day. You don't do anything without a team behind you. Whether that team is a computer system or your makeup artists or your lawyers or whatever, people just don't understand it. They just think, oh, they made this big blockbuster movie. They all must have made millions. No, it don't work like that. How many documentaries do we watch about these artists that we loved growing up that tell you I made nothing? Like they didn't have people behind them where they signed these contracts and they made nothing. They owed more than they made, right? They couldn't move their mama out of the projects, even though they had 5 albums on their back, right? Right. Because people don't understand there's so much more that happens in the background. You know, like my daughter asked me, Mom, you never wanted to be famous? No. But I have. Why? It's so much that comes with that, right? But they're in this world of TikTok and YouTube, and that's what they strive for. That's what they want. Because I don't want to go to school. I want to be a YouTube artist.
Right.
What? Okay. So it's.
But I think I think for our kids, they are so caught up, like you said, on the TikTok and the YouTube and the Instagrams and the what is it? What else? What I'm missing?
The newest one, the Threads, and Twitter.
Yeah. And so it's like to them, for somebody that's being seen and they got 30,000 views or 50,000 views, they are it. You know what I'm saying? Like they are somebody.
Yeah.
And so for them, that's what they like, because they feel like it's sports, that's too much work. You don't want to, like, the kids today don't want to put in no work. They want everything handed to them. They want everything to be easy. They want everything to just fly by night and just appear. They don't want to actually put in no work. So it's like being, like Lisa said, and like I've been telling you, I'm starting to, peep different shit, starting to understand how different things work. I don't want to be out in front. I want to have my money, and I want my money to be silent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you see me, then you see me, and Ladybug. Uh-oh. Bug froze.
I lost you guys completely.
Yeah, we see. Hey, look, we didn't put you in timeout. Trust me, we did.
They put that caution sign up on me. Under maintenance.
Okay. Look, you was just stuck like this. I was like, what the hell? Ladybug.
And next thing you know, your ass was gone. Glitched, and then I glitched, and then it just went away.
Dang. Oh, okay. Good. You back now?
I'm back.
All right, cool. But so like I was saying, it's like the kids today don't want to work. They just think that, or that they don't want to put forth no effort behind that. They think that just sitting behind these cameras or just holding up this phone is gonna get them to where they want to be, when they don't realize like it's a phenomenon. All the people that you see on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram are phenomenons. We see so many of them that we think it's everybody can do it, but you gotta think. We prime example.
Right.
It's a small, we've been doing this for a whole damn year and a half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we still ain't got to the plateau that we trying to get to. Shannon Sharp come and do 102 shows, and this mother got 23 million views in 102 shows. We well over 102 shows. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all in timing, and when it's your time, it's gonna happen for you.
And where he at? He's Shannon Sharp.
Right. I mean, true.
And he getting all big people, so
that's true. But still, it's just one of them things that I just think that, we equate success to unrealistic things. Like the things that we put as successful don't mean you're successful. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean that you got it. It don't mean that you made it. And matter of fact, you know what? I got this clip. I'm gonna run, and then we'll jump back into it.
Okay.
Hang on. Start rolling.
Page. Go to the page.
Hang on. Like I said, y'all, we working with a new system here, so we still figuring it out. All right. There we go. All right.
To the Negro customer should know about some of these habits. To begin with, most Negroes buy by brand. They ask for products by name. They're quick to turn down off-brands. Now for the second. The Negro buys good quality merchandise. Symbols of quality and prestige are very important to the Negro customer. This woman, for example, is buying fine crystalware. But she is also buying the admiration and approval of her friends and relatives. It's a well-known fact that many Negro customers are influenced by the opinions of others. And here's the third thing to remember when selling to a Negro customer. And he specifically asks for one thing. Don't try to sell him something else. If you do, he'll probably react something like this.
Doesn't he think I've got the money to pay for it?
He wants to be sold on quality, not price. The Negro buys by brand, he buys quality, and he doesn't like to be switched at point of sale. These are the keys to selling the Negro customer. The secret of selling to the Negro is expressed in one word. That word is recognition.
So,
we ain't changed.
Yeah, at all, right?
Nope.
So, and that was in 1954.
Ooh.
Right? 1954 is when that was made. And so we in 2024. 2024. And it's all still the exact same mindset, the exact same motto, the exact same way of living. And so that's why, like I said before we rolled that clip, like the things that certain people equate to success don't mean that it's success. Because like I said, I work at night, right? So I stay seeing Mercedes-Benz is on back of repo trucks, Audi's on back of repo trucks, what else? BMW's getting repo. You know what I'm saying? All because, again, Atlanta is the Mecca, right? And Atlanta is the most motivational city I have ever been to. And that's what made me want to move here. Okay. It gives off that, no, I'm not going to say gives off. It gives you that energy and that mindset that, you know what, I can make it. I can come here. I can do something. It drives you, right? But at the same time, the very first thing I learned is if your ass ain't careful, it will mess you up because you will jump out quick trying to live that lifestyle, trying to be on that level with everybody else, but you not making that money to be on that level with everybody else. And then you later come to find out they not making that money that they portraying that they making. So it's like, really, you have to, it's a motivational city, but you have to pace yourself. You have to literally Nipsey hustle it. You have to marathon it. You know what I'm saying? And with that, it just goes back to what I was saying. It's like we so infatuated with all the name brand shit, but they only selling to us as far as the middle class. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got your 1%ers, but like I said in the previous show, your 1%ers is not keeping Louis, damn Gucci, Prada, Balenciaga, Lamborghini. They're the 1%. There's no way 1% is keeping all of them in business. It's the middle class that's keeping all of them in business, trying to appear to be a part of that 1%. And that right there is what's also, what's the word I want to use? Hindering our kids from realizing what success really is. Because they think, oh, because you wear Jordans every day, you somebody. You ain't nobody. You just a motherfucker with a bunch of shoes and no couch.
Right.
You ain't shoes and no bed.
And no life insurance.
You know what I'm saying? No life insurance. Exactly. You know, so I mean, I don't know, man. Just us as a people, like I understand now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my DJ, help me understand. You can't save everybody, so I'm no longer at the point where I'm trying to save everybody. But again, it's that point of just wanting people to understand how we are really viewed in a you know what I'm saying, in a bigger circle. Right. Like in a bigger circle, we really are viewed as fucking dummies for real. Like, let's just be honest. We really are viewed as dumb. all the way around, from financial to literacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I don't know. Like I said, it's crazy.
So how you think we should fix it? Because like we all not dumb.
Of course.
You know, even though some people may be viewed that way, and I don't think I've ever been viewed as a dummy or anybody. So how do you think like we fix or can we fix it? Can it be fixed to the point to where Black people are viewed in a different light when it comes to different things, or it's just always going to be that way forever?
I don't see us getting better right now with TikTok and Instagram, simply because every time you on Instagram, all you see is you got twerking, you got sexy red, you got, you know what I'm saying, booty hole brown, all that shit. You know what I'm saying, twerking, and then twerking again, and then you got more twerking after that twerking.
But it ain't up there for no reason. It's selling.
But who's taking it in the most? Our kids.
That's the only thing I like. I don't care about the music, because like if you look at hip hop, like it's always, ever since Uncle Luke, it's always been like raunchy, stuff like that.
But not as much as it is now. Go ahead.
It has been, but the only thing is just that it was a barrier between the kids and the
adults. I agree.
Like I don't care, like adults, like even though I'm not fond of the song. Like it's not sexy to me to hear a woman talking about booty hole brown and all that kind of stuff. That's not sexy to me.
Right.
But if that's what women want to hear when I'm playing it, I'm gonna play it. But I don't think kids should know it, and I don't think kids should be perfect either.
I agree.
Well, so let's go full circle on your comment though, Jay, and why I agree with you saying like I don't see it happening anytime soon, because the initial response when Art said, well, what can we do? And I thought, well, you know, as parents, it starts at home, right? It starts with us and our kids. But again, we are in a society where they are exposed to so much more than we were growing up. So it's hard to put that barrier that we had, right? You can only parental control but so much, because they're going to go to school, they're going to have friends, they're going to, you know what I'm saying? So you can only put that parental control up but for so long and so much. So they're exposed to so much more than we were. And it is become acceptable. Our children are in a society where if you're not liked, if you're not getting likes, if your pictures don't make you look a certain way, if you're not a certain size, if you don't wear a certain kind of clothes, you're not popular, right? Our popularity is totally different than what their message of popularity is.
Right.
It is, and like you said, it's impossible to do that right now when everything is surrounding sexuality. Everything. It used to be if a woman's tampon commercial came on TV, it was like it was few and far in between. If you saw that, it was like, oh, you know. But everything, we've got everything from commercials of same-sex couples talking about HIV medication. You've got it runs the gambit. You got everything is sexualized. Everything. So how can we teach our children that you don't need to wear that? You know, save that money you got for Christmas so I can help you invest it and buy your first property, right? Save that money, a little bit of it that you got for Christmas so I can show you how to invest in this portfolio over here. You can still spend some of that money, baby, but save some of that money right there so that I can show you how to invest in this podcast called Speaking on the Fam that's doing something in the community, right? It's so hard, and because they're looking at you like a deer in headlights, like, fuck I want to do that for, right? Because TikTok and YouTube and IG and Twitter all telling them that if you show your boobs and you shake your ass and you wear a midriff and you do all, you'll make more money, right? Teachers making $1 million putting a mask on doing OnlyFans. Society is fucked up. Okay. So it is so hard to even say, what do we do to change that? What do we do to change that? When you got 23 million views on Shay Shay's podcast right now, and we all arguing whether Cat Williams said the right thing or the wrong thing. We are doomed. Okay.
Real shit. And it's so funny. It's so funny that you talked about, you know, the whole investing thing with the kids for Christmas, because real shit, we gave my oldest, I'm like, look, I'll never take you to the mall again. I'll never buy you nothing again. You'll never goddamn hurt my feelings again. I'll buy you some shit. I don't know where that. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking like shit. I did
They on
something.
a whole nother level. They on a whole nother level.
Right? So I told the wife, I'm like, look, shit, we're gonna get Trent 8, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be her Christmas present. So I told her, like, soon as the wife handed it to her, I was like, look, I'm gonna have a daddy moment. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to mess up, you know what I'm saying, Christmas and also I'm gonna have a daddy moment. I said, you can do two things with that. I said, it's $800 right there. I said, you can come to me and I can start to show you how to get out the rat race, or you can stay in the rat race. I said, I'm gonna let you decide. And I left it like that. She literally, like you said, how she looked at me, Lisa?
Fuck, I want to do that. It's $800. I'm finna go too long.
Exactly. And then she hit me with, I don't even know what that means anyway. Cool.
We send them so many things since they on this IG and everything. So we send them so many things like this. Look, let's invest in this. Let's do this. My daughter looking at this. I don't even know what that means, Mom. Okay.
Right. But you know all this other unnecessary shit.
Yeah.
But you don't know the shit that's gonna help you
get
out of having to go to work every day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
maybe everybody think they're gonna make it.
And that's the problem. They looking at Instagram thinking everybody they see on Instagram is the everyday person.
Yeah.
When it's not the everyday person.
It's not. I'm your everyday person.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Your bus driver is the everyday person. Your teacher is the everyday person. That one person you see on goddamn Instagram is the one out of goddamn 7 counties that in the city that they live in. It's so
influential to our children. Like my daughter is 10, and all she's concerned with is all this face care and, you know, face mask and lip scrubs and these serums. And I'm saying, baby, you got decades before you need to be worried about serums and this and that. All I need you to do is wash your face, brush your teeth, throw some lotion on.
That's it. It'll be done. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you take a bath. Hey, get up out of there.
Can I get you to do that? Okay.
Using up all that water.
Right. You got to open that rag. Okay. Get up in there. Okay. You got to get up in there.
Exactly.
But they see all of this. You've got this age bracket between 10 and 12 that are so concentrated on skincare.
Yeah.
What?
Look,
This is
if you had pimples, you meant something.
How do we change this? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm with you, bub.
They still got baby face.
Right, exactly. Look, they ain't even shed their first layer of skin yet.
Thank you. They ain't even got a good tan to peel yet. Okay? Come on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost. We are lost. They can't read, they can't write, they can't tell time on an analog clock.
Oh yeah.
That baffles the shit out of me.
I don't understand. And again, it is this thing right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Has turned us all into dummies.
Oh, most definitely.
All right.
And then they dummies and they lazy.
Yes.
Like a lot of them, they like, you know how like back in the day, if you wasn't as smart, I ain't gonna say dumb.
Right.
But if you wasn't as smart, at least you had a hell of a work ethic.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can get by with that.
Yes.
Shit, not today.
So a lot of them lazy, and you trying to explain stuff and they don't get it, and I'm just like.
And then on top of that, they be like, "This ain't for me. This too much." What?
You didn't even try.
Exactly.
He ain't try.
He didn't even try.
That's hey.
That's a
think
that's
I'm crazy
a topic
because
we
I
can
keep
talk
saying
about
it.
for days. Look,
Mother think I'm crazy because I keep saying it. Hey, I'm getting the hell up out of here. I'm telling y'all now. Y'all gonna look up one day and be like, where the hell Jay at? Oh shit, Jay moved out the country. I'm telling
you, it's close. It's close.
I'm telling you.
It's close.
Because these kids don't give a shit.
They don't. Whereas we are at the age to take care of our parents, I don't see that.
I don't see it.
I don't see it. I'm gonna have to make sure I know where I'm going.
I'm trying to tell you.
They're like, ooh, push her around in a wheelchair.
I know for a fact my oldest one ain't doing shit. I already know. That's what I already talk about. When I leave, I ain't coming back home. Oh, well, shit. All right. Well, hey, we'll see when we see. We hear from when we hear from you. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is shit. Now my youngest one, I'm cool with. She a daddy girl. She a daddy girl. She gonna make sure. Look, her mama might not make it, but look, her daddy gonna be straight. Her daddy gonna be straight.
I'm telling you, them girls, we will take care of our daddies until they go. You hear me?
Hey, I'm gonna be straight, but she that oldest one. I don't know, boy.
Yeah, my oldest. I know that you lazy when you turn to the dictionary, but boom, look up lazy.
Oh,
that's
shit.
his
Well,
picture
look,
right there.
I think both of ours fighting for that number one spot then. Shit. Good
That
boy.
thing. I just know it. He'd be like,
Yeah. And okay with it.
Yeah.
Okay with it.
That's the part that's upsetting. Is that they are truly okay with that mindset.
Yeah.
That if it's too much, I'm gonna just step back. I'm not doing it.
Right.
Okay.
No adversity want to be faced at all. Yeah.
No, not doing that. Not doing it.
Oh, no.
And I say to myself, you can't be the product of me and your father. You just can't be. Okay? You just can't be.
They gave me the wrong one.
They must have switched you or something. Okay. I mean, like you said, we grew up working. Right. Even if you weren't as smart as some of your friends, you was working, you was making your money, you was going to school, you was in sports or not in sports, you were in a club or not in a club, or even if you was in the street, you was hustling.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You was hustling, you was doing something, you was never not doing something.
Yeah.
I had this one employee one time, he used to be late for work. He'd come in there all tired. I'm like, man, what you was up doing? I'm thinking he out like, either getting money or doing something, like at least in the streets or at least doing something productive, or I got a second job. I said, what you been up doing all night? He's like, man, I was up to like 3 or 4 playing the game. I said, playing the game? I said, up playing the game? I said, bro, you
and he grown.
Yeah, grown. I ain't saying you can't play the game.
Right, but
you up to the point where it got you late for work.
It don't make no sense in your brain, right? You can't even process that, right?
No, at all. Like it's just the responsibility levels, man. That's really what it all comes down to. Responsibility levels. Some people like I want to say I can easily say around 1990 is when that shit started to
just dwindle down. It was gone.
Hey, trust me. Look, about 1990, this shit started going down. It started going down. My brother out there in just skate. He skate just a little. Hey, he got just past that mother. Because after 92, 93.
So you might want to go back just a little bit because my little brother's 86, and
damn.
Listen.
No, that's your fault though. You baby.
No, because I was already gone. Okay, so trying to raise him as an adult and telling him, listen, you gotta, like, I ain't doing nothing.
Oh,
like,
shit.
I mean,
if he was the last one in the house, look, he
was the last.
Oh, okay. See, that's the same thing with my brother. He was the last one. So, it's like he got away with a whole the other two couldn't get away with shit. But that last one is like, look, I'm tired of raising y'all. I don't care what the hell y'all do. You know what I'm saying? And
it's
so
only now that he's starting to understand adulthood, right? Like he's married now. We got a kid now. And it's like, yeah. You got responsibilities now, sir. Okay. Yeah. You really have to work every day.
Right after his army days, he started to care. Like when he got close to getting out, that's when he started like, oh, this shit real.
Yeah.
This shit real. What you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what you mean? Yeah, bro, that's what I've been trying to tell you. What I've been trying to get you understand. Like, bro, there ain't no game out here.
Right. It's hard out here.
You know, so.
Yep. I agree.
But, to answer your question, bro, me and Lady Bulls don't have the answer. Me and Lady don't have the answer.
I say we do.
I think worry about yourself and the people around you. That's what I say.
That's what I'm
Aliens need to come on and just take us on up.
Look, I ain't gonna be here for that either. I don't know what type of shit they on, so I ain't gonna be here for that either.
I seen something. It was aliens in Miami.
See, I ain't gonna be here.
I think I seen somewhere it said
they here shaking their damn head talking about this is not what we expected. This is not. Maybe we should leave. Okay. Man, listen.
No, the music. I keep thinking it's my phone ringing. The background music.
Oh, the background music.
Yeah, I keep thinking my phone like vibrating or something.
Oh, hey, look, as you just can't spring shit on people. You gotta ease them into it. You know what I'm saying?
Can't use no new technology like that.
Yeah, you know, hey, it is what it is. We moving on up like George Weezy around here.
Yeah, Art over there acting like Pookie. Talking about, what is that?
I picked it up a couple times. I'm like, I know it ain't ringing. Is somebody blowing me up?
Yeah, your mind got it.
Right. You need to get you a drink, Art. That's what you need. That's
evidently, right? Yeah. Evidently, call your nerves. Something we go and tweet.
Right there.
God damn, Smokey.
I'm telling you.
God damn. But hey, man, we hope y'all enjoyed that topic. Hey, we got Lady Bulls still in the building with us. Y'all already know Artwork, J Rose, and we got more Speak On It with the fam in just a minute. We'll be right back. Let's go.
When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard. Like a Mary. Billie Jean.
Yo, what up, world? Welcome back. Y'all know who it is, what it do. Still got Lady Bug in the building. DJ Artwork still here. And of course, y'all know the Coach Man, we've been chopping and screwing. We didn't have some good topics. We didn't talk about some of everything. We just back vibing. You know, it's New Year 24. Getting back in the realm of things. Me and Art back in the building. You know, Miss Q still around. Don't get it, Mr. Screw. She's still here. She got a newborn baby. Well, he ain't newborn no more. He a year now, but still, he's still a baby.
A little baby.
Still a baby.
So we gotta look. We ain't pressing nobody. Family first. Period. But yeah, man, we still here. We still doing our thing. We still got our sponsors. Y'all still see the Bel Air bottles. They here, man. That's just part of who I am now. They part of me. I'm part of them. Y'all see the blue and white. Y'all know I'm in the building. Simple. Period. Don't get it misconstrued. But with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump right into this last topic. We've been chopping it up, having good conversation. So we're gonna let Ladybug come with something that she didn't have on her chest, on her mind, on her heart. And we're gonna let her go and get it out. Ladybug, what you got for us?
Okay, so I'm gonna go with why New Year's resolutions don't work for some people. I'm gonna preface that conversation that I'm not speaking of all people.
Right.
What's your opinion? So I mean, you don't have to. You good? It's your opinion.
So most people go by the Gregorian calendar, right? Which is where there's 365 days a year. We have January is the beginning of the year. December is the end of what we call a full cycle of a year. And with that, we say that January is that new year, right? So it's new year, new you. It's new year. I'm doing, I'm going to make all these goals and I'm going to make all these plans and I'm going to set forth. I'm stepping in that gym, that Monday morning, I'm, starting my diet. I'm going to be a better mom. I'm going to be a better dad. I'm going to be a better friend. I'm going to do all these things. And for some people, that first week, you trucking along, you're doing it, you're making it. That second week, but statistically, by the end of January, mid-February, the gyms are now quiet again, right? Diets have fallen off. People are going back to whatever it is that they were doing before.
Right.
We're still screaming at our kids. We're still, we go back to doing those things that we were doing. And it's like, well, why doesn't this work? So for me, I have to say that, yes, I do try every year to create these small goals that I want to accomplish in the beginning of the year, because I do believe in the Gregorian calendar is what we all grew up on, New Year's, Black Eyed Peas, the whole thing. But there's also a celestial spiritual calendar that I have tried to implement in my life within the last 5 years. And what that means is that our being on that celestial pole, dealing with the planets, right? And how the planets and the sun and the moon are aligned and how it affects our bodies. Mm-hmm. And we have different calendars. So for us in this spiritual land, January is not a part of the new year. We don't believe in new birth until spring equinox, right? So for us, we work in seasons. So in the autumn, let's start with autumn, we are preparing to hibernate in the winter. In the winter, it's cold. Most animals do the same thing. Birds, bees, they all do the same thing. They prepare in the fall and in the winter. All those things that we did to prepare, we're now hibernating. We slow down. We're cold. We don't want to go outside. It's like you feel like you can't even to get up and go to the gym. Oh my God, why? Right? It's because our bodies are saying you should be hibernating right now. Okay. Yeah. You should be now nestled down, but you're not just nestled down. What you're doing is you are planning, right? You're planning. You're sitting down and you're saying, okay, what do I want to come forth in the spring, right? In this wintertime is where we should be, yes, goal setting and deciding, okay, this is what we're going to be doing. When the spring comes, this is what I'm going to be working on this, When the spring hits, I'm gonna be ready to jump out and get it going. And that's kind of what happens. Flowers bloom, the sun is brighter, the days start to get longer. You've got a whole bunch, got more sunlight, that vitamin D that we need is there. So in the winter, we set goals that we're going to bring forth in the spring. And in the spring is where you can now say, okay, here's the list of things that I said I was going to do. I'm going to start this business. I'm going to decide I'm going to start this diet. I'm going to go to this gym. I'm going to do this. And once you start to do those, you have the ability to do it because, again, the sun, the sky, the moon, all those things are working with you, right? And then by the summer, when we get into summer solstice, you start to see those things that you planned in the winter, you worked on in the spring, and the summertime you are shining like the sun. And the summertime you're saying, damn, that body that I was working on, boom, here it is. Okay, I'm looking good on the beach in July because I had planned to do it. And then I put it in action, and then here it is. And it's just one of those things that I find work better. But again, I grew up Gregorian, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make resolutions and plans and goals, and I'm going to try because I do try. It is hard. Point in case, yesterday, my husband said, oh, where are you? We kind of figured out each other's 20 where we were. And then it was, okay, let's go to dinner. But he was still in Marietta heading back this way. So that gave me time to go home, get undressed, sit on my couch, lay on my bed. By the time he hit the door, I had the covers like this and the remote in my hand. And he was looking at me like, you're not trying to go nowhere, are you? I was like, Right. Not that I didn't want to. Deep down, yeah, I would have loved to go have dinner. Right. But my body didn't want to.
Yeah.
My body said, you need to lay down. You need to cuddle in.
Right.
So I say that to say, I believe that most people, the resolutions don't work for them. Not because they don't work hard, because everybody puts their best foot forward. Not because they make unrealistic goals. Yes, some people do. But I feel like it's because naturally we're not meant to do it during this time. That's my thing.
I love it. Actually, no, really, because it's like it's making sense, you know, of the way that I've been thinking as of late. And you know, I just told you, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been saying, you know, this November, December is the time I want to start like slowing down. You know, slowing down, just chilling, just enjoying family, being inside, you know, not really going as hard as I was going, you know, in the earlier months. But now that you put it that way, it makes sense. Again, growth, you know what I'm saying? Growth is like, it's you growing. So now your body is telling you, you know, you maturing, and it's like, it's just making sense to me now. Everything that I'm saying that I've been saying I've been wanting to do, now here you come with that. Again, to me, the universe is always going to give you signs on certain things. And that right there was definitely a sign to me, because I had just told Art, yo, like, of course, for family purposes and you know what I'm saying, just well-being, I had just told, you know, Art that, bro, November, December, bro, I want to start shit. I want to start slowing down. Like, I want to be inside. I don't want to do no shows. I don't want to do nothing. I want to be inside, just chilling and or traveling. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we in Dubai next year, then shit, we in Dubai next year. You know what I'm saying? But we in Dubai for the whole month of December. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. So with that being said, it definitely makes sense. So I agree with your way. Shit, I agree with your way. So I'm finna implement that. All the cold winters, I'm inside. I ain't doing shit. Don't ask me to come out and host nothing. Don't ask me to be a part of no community activities. Bitch, I'm inside.
Right. It's not a time to be making deals. You know what I'm saying? It's not a time to be signing contracts. It's not a time to be, you know, putting stuff, etching it in stone. It's a time for planning. Yes, it's definitely a time for planning. But as far as like making hard decisions during these winter months, because you're coming from a more emotional state. You know, it's hard. It's hard. It's so hard. It really is. It really is. For me, I just
in the spring and summertime. My bad.
No, go ahead.
Oh, in the spring and summertime, you do feel like more energetic. Yeah. Like you want to get outside. And like in the wintertime, like me personally, my brain works more in the wintertime.
Really?
As far as like planning and starting to be more creative, resting. I rest more. But in the spring and summertime, I'm like putting everything that I work for
going hard.
Yeah, going hard, and then I'm gonna just come back and then keep doing the same cycle.
Okay. So y'all been on this. Y'all just not letting me in on it. Okay. That's cool.
BBB came out of the wintertime.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of stuff that you do that do come out of it. And it works naturally with your body, but you also gotta think, what you said, the Gregorian calendar?
Yeah, Gregorian is our calendar.
That's what we used to. So like it do feel like the new year, even though like our body, the way our body is working and how we're producing right now feels like the new year, like you getting a new start. But it's also like a false feeling. So that's why I think it's bad.
So let me ask y'all this. Let me pose this question to both of y'all.
Okay.
Because I've been thinking about this, you know what I'm saying to myself, technically, everybody has their own personal new year.
Oh, absolutely.
Because your actual birthday is your new year.
Yes.
I'm not big on my birthday.
But I'm saying, like, you might not be, but it's actually your new year.
Your new year, yeah.
Because you're no longer, not now, it's your 40 year. It's your 36 year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's no longer like everything you did when you were 39. Okay, cool. That's what you did when you were 39. What are you going to do
what are we going to do now at 40? Right. What are we going to do at 42? It's a whole new year, right? Like, I mean, there are different new, like the lunar year, right? The lunar year is in February, right? So again, there's the Gregorian, there's lunar, there's celestial, there's our birthday, you can have more than one new year, right?
Right.
Well, what works for you? You know, when do you find yourself being the most productive? When do you find that it actually works? You know, that you can say, you know what, I killed that last year, you know, whether it was your birth year or your regular New Year in January or whatever. When did you kill it, right? What works for you, you know?
Ooh.
So it's even, you know, it's like, it's even hard for me to make my goals in January. Like that's like, I know what I want, but you know, it doesn't come in the beginning of the year so easily for me. I may have written down 3 in the beginning of the year, but by February, those 3 probably that's not what I was trying to do. And I have 3 new ones, right? So it's really just what works for your body. What's your body telling you to do? We forget that this thing that we've been given, this being, it is an amazing machine, right? It's amazing. And we take it for granted every single day. Every single day. And you know when I realize that mostly is when I work out hard and then 2 days later I can't walk, or it's hard to lift my arm because I'm stiff, you know, and it tells me that, you know, you have this machine that you use every single day and don't realize what it's capable of. You know, people break a bone and they'll say you never realize how much you need your arm till you can't use it no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is your body telling you? What are you feeling? How do you react to certain, you know, weather conditions that happen? How does your body react to certain moon cycles? There's so much that you can in-tune yourself to. So I don't know, I could go on and on, but my topic was really about New Year's resolutions, you know, why they don't work for some people. There are other things out there that people can try to help so that they, you know, can kill it for the new year, and it really just works for you. But
so let me ask you, Ladybug, how did you get into like the cycles and all the knowing of all of the different seasons and all of that?
So I used to go to church all the time, like Wednesday class, helping out, Sunday, take my kids to Sunday school, all this stuff. And I started to study the Bible, right? And what I was learning, what they were telling me. I was having a problem with separating the man from the word. Right?
Don't go there. Don't go. Hey, look. Hey, look, I'm just waiting on somebody to bring this topic up on the show. I ain't gonna instigate it, but I'm just waiting for somebody else to bring this topic. I've been waiting. Look, I'm Cat Williams.
I was struggling with, how do I listen to a man preach the word of God who doesn't have my same ideals? Right? And where that brought me was a place of having a relationship with God myself. And a lot of people say you can't do that. You have to have a relationship with God in the church. You have to have a community. Well, I do have a community. And I do have a relationship with God. I do speak to him. He does speak to me. The whole concept of being in that community of people who use the church as a weapon, and that's exactly what they use it as a weapon, okay? Pushed me to a place to study other things. It pushed me to a place to know that if God is a supernatural being, there are other supernatural things happening around me that I'm not paying attention to, right? My husband was a practicing Muslim. So you had a Christian and a Muslim in the same household, we were doing like this once we had kids, right? When we were just together, it was like this, but woo, the explosion when we had kids. So all of that pushed me to a place to find out, where am I getting this power that I have? Where am I getting it from? Where am I getting these feelings from? Why am I seeing these things? Why am I feeling a certain way? Why am I dreaming what I'm dreaming? right? Again, this
Real.
body is it's a
Real.
machine. It's a beautiful machine.
Real.
And it put me in a place to study other things, how the moon moves, how the sun moves, the crystals and rocks around you that people say, oh, these things don't work. They don't work. They're just crystals. Okay. Well, what you think is inside this? What do you think when you drink Pepto-Bismol? What you think is in there? It's a crystal called bismuth. Okay. Everything that we use has something around us that is affecting us. Everything that we use. So I'm going off on a tangent, but
no, you running it. You speaking.
These are the things that were happening. The things that happened to me in church are the things that pushed me to learn that there are other things out there. I learned that there was so much folklore involved in the Bible versus a whole thing. Did this go over well with my people, with my family?
Oh no, I can answer that for you. No. What are you talking about? Who are you? You don't question. I don't question.
Right.
Why
Right.
can't I? Yeah.
Right. I can ask him anything I want to ask him. Okay.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
so I just find it brings me a whole lot more peace. It puts me in a space where I can say I don't understand why I feel like this, and I need to reach out, and I need somebody to help me understand this. I can ask the ancestors to do that for me. I understand what it means to have those people before me push me. You know, I see those things that, you know, other people who are not paying attention will be like, you know, I'll be like, oh, well, I dreamt about that number 2 weeks ago. Okay, now I know what you was talking about. Okay, I got it. You know, it's a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of reading. It takes a lot of understanding. It's not something that you could just be like, okay, I'm going to wear rose quartz and all love is going to come to me. No, it doesn't work like that, right? Manifestation doesn't work that way, right? Prayer and manifestation go together. Okay. Again, going into resolutions and goals in the new year. You can't manifest these new things if you're not believing it because you're tired, because you want to sleep, because you want to be in the bed. Yep. That time of manifestation doesn't happen when you're not supposed to be doing it, right? It just, your body doesn't work that way.
Speak on it.
You're forcing yourself to do something that your body's saying, I'm not ready to do that. Now, if you want to sit back and talk about it in your head, you want to plan it, yeah, I can do that for you. I can think about what it is that I want to do, but manifest it takes power. It takes time. It takes meditation. It takes all of those things. So you have to be in a place that you can do that. So I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling.
I'm actually taking on.
Man, for real. Like I'm in awe right now. Like you, teach me.
I'm just, you know, it's a lot. It's a journey. Yeah. It's a journey, is what I can say. It's a journey. It really is.
Yeah. I mean,
it truly is a journey. Have I seen things that I've manifested come true? Absolutely. Absolutely. Things that I've thought about years ago, and then all of a sudden they happen, and I go, oh, well, it's here, because I have to remember that it's not in my time. It's when it's given to me, when it's supposed to come, right?
Exactly.
Right. You can manifest for it, but if you're not ready for it, you ain't gonna get it.
It's not coming. Exactly.
It's not coming. It's not coming. Yeah. So when it does come, and you go, okay, let's do that. All right. You know, so I just think there are different ways for people to do things out there. And I do things a little different than some people. That's all.
And that's okay. That's what okay. That you know, I think that needs to be the narrative we push this year. It's okay to be different. It's okay to live in your opinion. It's okay. It's your opinion.
Stand on it.
That's
it. Stand on your opinion. Hey, don't be afraid to voice it.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. So
and don't be afraid to accept someone's opinion either.
Yeah, that's the key.
You know, everybody's different.
Yeah, that's the key. Don't try to shun nobody because they don't see it or believe in it the way you do. That's your belief. That's how you feel. It's okay. You know? And it's man, that Lisa came with them jewels today. Yeah. Look, lady came with them. Oh, lady boy dropped some. She landed on the shoulder today. Oh, come on. There you go.
I just think that, you know, culturally we're taught not to talk about religion, not to talk about politics, you know, and we have to get past that. How can we have healthy conversations if we don't talk about it?
Exactly. Right? How can you understand it?
How could you understand it? Yeah. How can we make a change in a community if we're not discussing what's going on in our community because we're afraid to talk about it because we were taught not to talk about it?
Different too, because a lot of times, like if especially with the whole Democrat Republican conversation, like if a black person say they're Republican or vice versa,
they instantly get offended.
You instantly get offended. Or if you say I'm not Christian. Or if I don't subscribe to a religion, like you looking at me all kind of ways and all that kind of stuff. Like it's crazy how we get divided over something that's so simple.
And how we get divided over something that was implemented to do that.
Right.
It was implemented.
It was implemented to divide us. Exactly. To control us.
Well, I don't know. I think in other cultures you don't see that. Like you have different religions in other cultures. You have different political views in other cultures, and they still coexist to get their community up, building their community up. Us, it's always either or. It's either you rich if you got the good clothes and the Jordans and stuff, and you poor, or it's if you a Democrat. You with the black people. If you're a Republican, you consider a coon or whatever.
Right.
If you you know what I'm saying, like it's always
but
just.
You know what, Art? It is. I agree with you, but I don't agree with you at one point where when Jay and I are saying that it was a weapon or it was forced or we were indoctrinated to do it, it's because that's exactly what it was. You don't have a foreign community out there that will tell you that Jews came to their country and tried to force them to be, a part of the Jewish community. Mm-hmm. But you do have groups of people who went over there to teach these people about Jesus and about Christianity. Christianity has been pushed in more multicultural countries than any other religion. Christianity has been used as a weapon for centuries. To this day, you still have people going to these smaller communities in different countries and pushing this form of Christianity on these children and moms, and it continues to be used as something to control people. That's my belief. It is,
and I'm with you on that. All I'm saying is that in other cultures and communities, they don't allow the fact that these systems that's been put in there to divide. They don't let that split them up
because they're not American. They're not from the West.
And so what I'm saying is, like, we should take that as a learning lesson and to be like, all right, I could be a Democrat, Jay can be a Republican. It is what it is.
Right.
We can still be business. We can still work together. We can still meet in a common ground. Or I can be a bona fide Christian and you can be more spiritual. Or just say, I don't subscribe to religion, and we still can just coexist. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Like everybody shouldn't. I shouldn't say like it's a game. Like like I'm gonna pull up on you or something just because you say you don't subscribe to religion.
But at the same time, that's what Ladybug is saying. It's like in America, you have a choice to do so many other things. You can drive whatever car you want, eat whatever food you want, spend your money how you want to. But when it comes to religion, when it comes to politics, it's only either or. Right. You don't have that choice. Oh yeah, they say you do,
but you don't.
They say you do, but you really don't. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's only in America that you had that.
The
You know
problem
what
with
I'm saying?
religion is religion.
Right. Right. You know, so when it's all said and done, it's just like,
I mean, you could segue this right into Gaza and what's going on over there. Just okay.
You know, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't know what's going on. I ain't been on social media.
Man,
So,
listen, it's just
I
to
don't
the
know what's
point.
going on.
That's another show because that'll be another
A
2
whole nother show.
Yeah.
A whole. Man, listen. I'm telling y'all, I'm a Cat Williams, y'all ass. Y'all better go on somewhere. But yeah, man, it's just in all seriousness, man, it's just more so just respect one another. At the end of the day, like it all comes down to that, and that's another thing that's lacking majorly in today's time is respect for one another. Just respect, man. Like it don't matter if you know them or not. It's the simple form of respect. It's the simple excuse me, thank you, pardon me. It's the simple courtesies.
Because it's not being taught. It's not being taught.
Yeah, everybody's entitled.
That's a whole segue into parenthood and teaching at school. Like it's not being taught. It's not those simple please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me. It doesn't exist in their vocabulary because it's not being taught.
Yeah. And
that's the bottom line, that nobody is telling the younger generation, this is what you have. This is common courtesies. That's what it was called, common courtesies, right? If you bump into somebody, you say, excuse me. If somebody gives you something, you say, thank you. It's like customer service has gone out the window.
What is that?
Ain't no customer service nowhere.
It's too much pride. Everybody's been built up, like all this being validated by social media, being wanting to be the top person. Like you're so built up that you bump into somebody, you can't say excuse me, or you just don't move out. I'm in a grocery store and there's kids, teenagers everywhere, and it's like I'm like, excuse me, and they just standing there like I'm like
They do that in the subdivision when you're driving. They stand right there, and you got to slow all the way down because they asses do not want to move out the way.
Yeah,
I swear, I'd be like, you know what, y'all about each? Y'all 30 points each.
Bing, 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 bing. For real.
They wait till you get all the way up on them before they decide, and then they step out the way like you in they goddamn way.
Right. Yeah. For real. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, well, we know Ladybug gonna definitely be back. Ladybug she be with it. I like her energy. She be with it. I like it.
All right.
But, hey, man, it's we back 2024. Still hibernating though. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it though. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're chilling though. It's cold out, got the heat on.
Heat on, wine poured up, Art was holding out on me, didn't want to poke the Snoop, but it's all good, we got it together. We back. It's been a minute. We've been hibernating.
I got you some Snoop, man.
You got me some Snoop. I appreciate you, bro. That's what I said. You got it. I appreciate it.
But
He was trying to push you right onto your dry January, Jay. That's all.
Hey, don't force me. Let me walk.
I'm probably not doing dry January. I'm just not doing it today.
He said not today.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Man, we ain't do nothing today. But look at our table. Our table ain't never been this clean.
Hey, man.
We ain't never been this clean.
We're planning. We're planning right now.
That's what it is.
We're slowed down. We having an all season.
All right, there it is.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Balance. There you go.
There you go.
That's it. It's got to be a balance.
Good. All right.
For sure.
Sounds good.
We might be back next show with it. We might be turned up next show.
You are.
It might be
I'm talking about damn dry January. It's wine.
Somebody's gonna be done pissed us off. And all that kind of stuff. Everything, school starting back, all that kind of stuff. Hey, it's a lot that's about to come out the next couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Next year.
Just know we definitely back though, man. We back. We ready to go strong, go hard, and we got Ladybug to goddamn be on this ride with us. That's what's up. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited. So with that, anybody else got anything? Anybody?
Any shout outs? Holla at me, DJ Artwork 2.0. You know, if you got a party in the local Metro Atlanta, and I party. I mean, I said party. I
do party.
It's an artwork party, and I travel. So hit me up. Shoot me a DM or whatever. I'm on social media, but I still check my DM and stuff. But hit me up. We'll work it out.
I ain't gonna lie. Don't hit me up for shit until February. I'm not doing nothing. Don't hit me. But you can find me and go follow me. You know what I'm saying? The coldest host. Hey, I'm there. And other than that, man, I'm inside. I'm locking in on my Forex trading for this month. Inside. Y'all heard what I said? Inside, locking in. Inside. Ladybug. Inside. You know what I'm talking about? Inside.
That's right.
So
That's
yeah,
right.
man, other than that, man, I'm just really planning on I'm planning on being a 6-figure trader this year.
Okay.
So, that's really what I've been really like the past 2 months. That's where I've really been inside focusing on. So
All right.
I plan on being a 6-figure trader this year.
Yes. That's right. Speaking into existence, brother.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm on the way. Trust me. And anybody, all my traders out there, if y'all don't know, man, Swaggy C just dropped the 365 challenge, man. So y'all can go. We're gonna follow him all year. We're gonna talk, we're gonna chop it up, we're gonna trade, we're gonna tell y'all what trades we taking. So not me per se, but I'm saying we in the community with Swaggy. So if y'all know who Swaggy C is, he a millionaire trader. So he just dropped something that he doing this year, man. So go follow 365. Yeah, 365swaggy.com. So I will see me in there chopping it up, and I will be in there taking trades. So like I said, man, I will be a 6-figure trader this year. We on it.
Absolutely.
Let's go. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ladybug, what you got?
I had a great time today. I can't wait to do it again. Holding it down for Miss Q. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to be here. Hopefully, I can bring some great topics to you guys.
You started off greatly. I can already tell you.
All right. I love it. I'm looking forward to this. It's been great.
Dope. All right, man. So y'all already know, man. Like, subscribe, comment, find us, find all of us, find out where we at, what we doing, and when we doing it. And make sure y'all reach out to us, man. We talk back. So y'all already know. Speak on it with the fam on Instagram. We always on there. We talking, we posting, we showing love. So BBB will be back February. So yeah, no BBB in January. I keep telling y'all we're not doing that in January. But February, we got people asking. We will be back in February. All right, at Eddie's place. So yeah, I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all been missing us, and I hope y'all ready to go up. So with all that being said, man, we will catch y'all in the next show. We love y'all. We respect y'all opinion, respect ours, and we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Let's go.
What's up with DJ Artwork? Keep it convos flowing like clockwork. You got Miss Q, she keeping it real, she telling the truth, and we know it hurt. Now you got me in a raw tee, always talking about these currencies, trying to help you grow your money along with your family tree.